My daughter goes often to Cuba because she's allowed to, and she goes at least once a year to visit my mother. And yes, she found the place changed and much easier to live in. But of course she goes as a tourist, mostly because she's going to spend 10 days or 15. It's amazing because I've met people coming back from Cuba. Generally Cubans that go back after a while come back very depressed. Some others come back with the feeling that they did okay. They spend some days with their families, they help out. And some other people come with the feeling that they went to the most gorgeous place in Earth. So it's kind of confusing for me because what I left was hell, at least for this woman here.
Je fais pas de la pop musique, je fais pas de la rock musique, mais je vois mon public hip-hop classique. Comme des filles dans le système, trouver un micro dans les fesses, on la faute de laisser qu'on agresse. Mais bon, ceux qui devront se faire clasher se font clasher. Y'en a même qui vont se faire mâcher, masser, acerber, comme de la viande hachée. Mais n'oublie pas mon cachet, si tout le monde après mon passage est fâché, fiché, fâché, fauché, fâché, fiché. Je rappe comme je tag, c'est pas de ma faute, j'ai un gros débit. Je cuit en plaque dans mon hip-hop, aucun MC travesti. Je reste en marche, super naturel, mon écho qui retentit. Tu passes ta boue tous les jours depuis une décennie, y'a quoi? Les faux et pour les faux, tu vas tester au mic. Tu verras bien le juice de ta rue. Viens tester au mic. Un pro esprit reconnu. Viens tester au mic. MC magnétique sur ceux qui clashent les niques, ta MC wack. Pour les faux et pour les vendus. Viens tester au mic. Tu verras bien le juice de ta rue. Viens tester au mic. Un pro esprit reconnu. Viens tester au mic. MC magnétique sur ceux qui clashent les niques, ta MC wack. Je n'ai pas le temps d'écouter tes boniments, tes beaux diplômes, tes sentiments. Caché en espérant faire plus d'argent, plus tard du mouvement. On s'accroche, on décoche, on style défonce, touche, décoche. La riposte qui encoche, le monopole des cloches.
You know, in Cuba, you don't have the slightest idea of what the rest of the world knows or reads about you, but they kind of brainwash you and make you think that the rest of the world is watching Cuba with, you know, with some optical phenomenon to see what people are doing there against the big imperialist neighbor. So if you're in Cuba, you have the feeling that everybody knows what's happening to you. It's not true. It's just an idea. It's like visiting a museum of archaeological politics, you know? It's what is left of the Cold War. It's what is left of what they call a communist country. So that's why people said so. I'm sorry for my Cuban fellows because we are really not a museum. We are human beings. When you disagree with something in Cuba, you become a leper for most part of people. It used to be a very controlled environment, politically. They didn't throw me to jail. They did with everybody else. But it doesn't mean that you're not scared. You're scared and you're expecting them to come any time at night, which is what they used to do. So you're most part of the time sleepless and worried and anxious. It's not a good way of life. It's not.